Yo, what up? Welcome to the group. Thank you for all checking this out. Actually, I'm just gonna wing this. I didn't prepare this. This is on a whim. Well, I've thought about this for a very long time, not really on the whim, and I've been chicken shit about doing this. Well, I didn't really have a place to stay permanently until recently in North Hollywood. I did move to North Hollywood for the time being, at least, just because this is a place of permanence, and the person I'm living with, he's a really great guy. I have known him for a very long time. Met him on the set of Angels and Demons. So he's a really good friend. He also happens to be Russian, so fun time reconnecting with my own ethnic culture. So that's it's a whole new realm, or old realm rather. But anyway, the reason why I'm doing this is because I really have I've been searching for the success. You know, there's so many things that been coming my way, and I've kind of like shoved it off as something that is probably not for me, and I kept sabotaging myself, and I'm sure you can relate to that as well. This has happened after graduating from Cal State Long Beach, of course. So you know, it's a big chapter of my life that has closed down. I mean, I'm 31, and most of my life I've been in school, but oh my God, I'm not going back to school. I mean, not until at least there is some kind of you know, revolution of thought in how schooling is done. But anyway, not going back to school. It's a whole different topic. Blah, 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 blah. What I'm doing is this. So in my last semester of school, I knew something wasn't adding up. How do you make money? Because that's the essence of the reason why I went to business school, is like, okay, obviously this world is made out of money. I need to make money. So, and that's why I kind of got jaded in the world of acting after graduating with a theater degree, is that I still had no clue on how to make money with my degree. There's a huge traffic jam on the way to the stardom in Hollywood, you know, and I'm not sure what the equation is right now to make it. So I went back to business school just for the sheer ideas that it's gonna give me an idea of how to make money. But here I am after school, and I'm still not able to really hone in on it. But the last semester I came through this book right here, Think and Grow Rich. Before this book, I've read a little bit of more of spiritual books like The Power of Now, Four Agreements, other books about just sort of like I don't want to say spiritual awakening, but the books that guide you to get reacquainted with the things of life, you know, because there is an underlining tone and hint of something beyond what it is that we experience every day, you know. So that made me turn to those books, and little by little those books kind of led me to this book, Think and Grow Rich. And this book is more spiritual than I have ever expected this book to be. It talks about really the core of spirituality, I believe, because rich doesn't necessarily mean money. Rich means abundant. All these spiritual books and texts talks about, you know, abundance and be grateful for everything that you have, everything that you possess. Well, Think and Grow Rich. The rich here underlines the idea of abundance, okay, of tapping into it. And there's a specific way to do it. And this book provides you the essence of how to do it. There's not really a clear-cut way to do it because everybody does it differently, but it does provide you with 13 essential things that you have to conquer, you have to understand. And the thing is, it's like riding a bike. I feel like I understand it. I know that I understand it. It's just that at this point, it has come a point where I have to take action, where I have to do something. I can't just sit back and say, yes, I know what it is. I know what it is. Wow, I had a crazy experience today. I got to tell you this. So this is what happened. Today, I sat in my car. I'm like, all right, I'm going to Uber for a bit because I need the money. So I'm going to go drive Uber. And man, Uber is like a girlfriend who gives you sex. It's pretty good. She even cooks for you sometimes. But man, you're just like, every day you're like, I think I'm gonna bail. I think I'm gonna bail. And every time you think you're gonna bail, this girl is like so cute, so sweet, and she gives you a meal, and she's good in bed. But just something's not right. I sat in my Uber and I started driving it, and just it wasn't, the pickup at the airport was weird, and I'm like, I don't know how to pick up from the airport. So a lot of things started going wrong, and I was just like, man, this is just. And I went on to my email, and I got an email saying that I have negative $50. And I was kind of pissed off because I definitely know that I have to have at least $300 in my account. Toyota charged me twice, so overdrafting my account. But I didn't know that for a good like half an hour, right? It didn't come to me right away. So for a good half an hour, my head and my reality, I'm like, I'm negative $50. Meanwhile, I'm waiting for the passenger to find my car in Universal City Walk. In a fucking City Walk. So I'm in the place where, like, this roundabout next to the fountain. Anyway, and she called me, like, she must have called me 3 or 4 times now. She's like, where are you? I'm like, dude, it's a roundabout. There's a fucking fountain. I got really angry at first, and then I just didn't really like where I was going with this anger. Thanks to this book, by the way, which I will tell you all about it later. It's an amazing book, and this is the reason why I'm doing this video diary. Fuck this woman. I just wanted to cancel the ride at this point. So I started thinking to myself, fuck it. I'm negative $50. That doesn't mean anything, and it doesn't change anything. The only thing it changes is the fact that I need money tomorrow. I need things done right now as far as money goes. And instead of getting angry and getting desperate and I did that. Trust me, I did that. Really went to a dark place for a few seconds, and I was like, this is not good. Came out of it rather quick, and as soon as I came out of it, the woman canceled the ride herself. Anyway, so let's get back to this book right here. The book that really pointed me to this direction right here is You're a Badass by a woman. I respect her a lot. I forgot her name. Julia something, I think. Anyway, so at that point, she was really pumped. And at the first chapter, she said, if you have a bad relationship with money, stop right here. And I evaluated myself, and I said, you know what? I think I do have a bad relationship with money. I had a negative view about it. So I had to reevaluate. I had to figure out what it is about my relationship with money that was fucked up. So she mentioned this book, and I started reading it. It was audiobook, by the way. I started listening to it before bedtime every day. And wow, I think it was like a portal for me to go through into new reality, a new dimension of understanding of the world. And has changed me forever. And since then, I've listened to it about 6 or maybe 7 times. I actually bought a physical book because there are steps, there are things that the author talks about and lists that I think would be beneficial for me to actually have it as a list. So what I'm going to start doing is the following. I'm going to go ahead and read each chapter, at least to a certain point, maybe an hour or so. Post it on SoundCloud, post it right here every week. And then I'm going to go ahead and talk about these processes, okay? So this is a 13 weeks, this is a 16 chapters. This is 16 chapters. So hopefully this is going to be 16 weeks. So I will concentrate on 1 week per chapter. And right now I have negative $400 in my account. Negative 80. So negative 80. So this is my journey to come out of that crazy environment of being poor, using the techniques that are written in here. And I had officially fired myself today from Ubering. You have made it this far. I really want to thank you for still paying attention to this video. One of the real reasons I'm doing this is because I had really found a a place to live, where I can anchor myself, where I can actually have a quasi studio with a high quality production and an output where it's not boring for people to watch, and feel like I'm actually producing high quality stuff. My output has definitely changed in quality, so that's very important to me to see, because I believe my output has so much better, such a better potential, and now I'm starting to see it. So this is a good feedback for me, and also really the mastermind has really been something that I didn't really know how to obtain. So I think through the internet, this is something that I could really do. And this is a great experiment for myself to put my understanding of this material into action, because action is what really defies everything. This is where the tire meets the road. This is where the tire, the knowledge, meets the road, the physical reality. I have to take action and manipulate this physical reality in order to change my world outside. I have changed my world on the inside. I understand things now that I haven't really understood before. But now it's time to change the outside through my actions. And thank you for being part of it.